Welcome into Bears Now. I'm your host, Harrison Graham. If you're being sent over here from our main Chat Sports YouTube channel, you know we're talking about the coaching staff being finalized, plus my thoughts on what it means for Mitch Trubisky. If you're watching for the first time on our Bears channel, we appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button. The staff is finalized. Matt Nagy announced the changes to the Bears coaching staff. 4 new coaches, a couple more coaches promoted within the offensive staff. We'll get to my thoughts on what it means for Trubisky in just a moment. Wanted to show you guys this quote from Bears all-time great Mike Ditka. Thought this was interesting on a radio he did earlier this week. Quote, "I like Mitchell, and I think the Bears can win with him, and I believe they can win championships with him." Thought that was pretty interesting considering there are a lot of Trubisky doubters out there. Question for you guys. I'll ask you, I'll leave it to the Bears audience. That's what the show is all about. Can the Bears win a Super Bowl with Mitchell Trubisky? Type Y for yes, type N for no. I'm typing TBD. I think 2020 with all these coaching staff changes is a big year for Mitch. So type Y for yes, type N for no. Let me know why you think either way in the comments section. Now, if you're watching this video on our Bears channel for the first time, first of all, we appreciate it. Second of all, I want to show you guys what we're all about. We got the latest Bears rumors and news. We're going to talk about free agency and free agent targets. I did a tight ends video. Go check that out on the channel. Draft coverage, breaking news. We had a video up within about an hour of Bill Lazor being hired as the offensive coordinator. We've got you covered, all things Bears here on Chicago Bears Now. Chatsports.com/Bears is the link. Share that with a friend. But if you're watching right now, which you are, just hit that big red subscribe button. This is the revamped staff focusing on these 4 coaches. Obviously, Nagy's not new, but he is remaining as the play caller. Bill Lazor is the offensive coordinator. Dave Ragone gets promoted to the passing game coordinator. And John DeFilippo as the quarterbacks coach, which makes things a little muddy because I thought Lazor's main duties would be working with Trubisky. Now DeFilippo is going to be doing that, so it's kind of interesting to see what Lazor's main duties end up being. Obviously, he will help in the game plan aspect of things. Here are my 3 takeaways on all these offensive changes. Number 1, and this is most important, Bears are all in on Mitch Trubisky, at least for 2020. Nagy said it before these changes. GM Ryan Pace said it before these changes. They said, look, Mitch is our starter in 2020. Just got to retool some things. Well, they've revamped the staff. We will see how 2020 goes, but it tells me that they are all in on Mitch next season. Number 2, don't expect a big quarterback trade or signing. Now, if an Andy Dalton gets cut by Cincinnati, we've talked about him some here on the channel, or if a guy like a Marcus Mariota, but I don't think they'll trade for Cam Newton. I don't think they're going to go after Tom Brady or Teddy Bridgewater, as those guys are going to cost too much. I still think they need to bring in a veteran. I don't think they're going to say, okay, Mitch is going to be the backup, though. We're going to swing big this offseason. Don't think that's going to happen. And my third point is 2020 might be a make-or-break year for both GM Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy. Look, Pace drafted Trubisky. He traded up for him. Nagy is calling the plays again in 2020. These 2 guys have been behind Mitch from the beginning, and they're putting this season on their shoulders. If this blows up in their faces, sticking with Trubisky, those 2 guys may not be here in 2021. So those are my 3 takeaways from all the offensive staff changes. Question for you guys to end this video. Will the 2020 Bears make the playoffs? Type P for playoffs, type M for miss the playoffs. Let me know in the comment section. I'm optimistic. I think the Bears and this offense improve in 2020. I'll say Chicago goes 10-6, and my way too early prediction. I think the Bears will be back in the playoffs. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you next time.